Hey everybody. So let me get into what's the chatter because I'm just noticing something. I want to talk and touch bases on this whole Will Smith and Chris Rock situation that happened during the Oscars. And it's a lot of stuff that has been going on. I'm not sure if a lot of people are aware of like what has happened, with Jada and Will, and what has happened with Chris Rock and his family, and then also again the entertainment business. So it's a lot of things that just from the treasure box alone. I told y'all in my community board, I have What's the Chattel Rasha. If y'all have not, subscribe to What's the Chattel Rasha, make sure you subscribe to What's the Chattel Rasha because you get a lot of information there, as far as when it comes to treasure box readings, index cards with names and all that. Okay. And I just want to say thank you. And I appreciate all the love and the support when it comes to anything that I do here on, this channel, that channel, Build a Nation by Word of Mouth. I appreciate it. Thank you for the growth when it comes to, all three of the channels that I have. Even though we know there has been any energy manipulation that we all have been, used and taken advantage of when it comes to, our success and the things that we are supposed to be accomplishing, right? So the things that I have gotten from the treasure box, again, I posted that one video where it was just so crazy because I kid you not. And I talked to my cousin about this, and she's the one that I talk to when it comes to a lot of stuff. And it's crazy, my sage crackled. I don't know if that means good thing or bad thing, shit, but I'm gonna roll with it. About I had, before all this stuff happened on the Oscars, before the Oscars happened that night, for some reason I kept hearing, because remember there was a treasure box reading that I did where it said there's a celebrity that's going to present himself, right? And so that stuck on my mind, and I was like, okay, well, what was the, it had me going back on my channel, and I'm like, which was the celebrity that, last name that came out? Because I already told y'all before, if you pay attention to my treasure box readings, they tell me to pay attention to, whenever I do, the day that I do the treasure box reading, do pay attention to the last two readings. After that, in the first two readings, the from the one that you from okay, how can I explain this? Stop so I can explain it right. If you watch a video, pay attention to the last two videos, right? From the time that you started that video, and then the two videos that's going to be coming is before, right? After this one, after this video right here. So they're going to be the next two videos after this one you watch. So before and after. So before you watch it, okay, and then after. I guess I don't even think that sounds right how you explain it, but you always watch whatever. If you watch the video that I just did, the last one now, right, you will watch the last two, and then whatever that one, you'll pause right here, and then you'll watch the other two, and it will be tied to it. So that's how they told me to pay attention, to get signs and synchronicities when it comes to me just personally treasure box readings. Okay, so I hope I explained that to y'all correctly, because I feel like I confused you. But Will Smith's name was the celebrity, happens to be the celebrity name that was the last celebrity that had fell out of the treasure box, because there was a big gap of no celebrities' names coming out of the treasure box. And so that day before the Oscars, they had me up like around 12 o'clock in the morning, Googling Will Smith when it comes to tarot readings, because I know I had the entanglement series that I did on my channel, on this channel, but I didn't know if there was other tarot readers that was speaking about Will Smith. So when I went to doing my research, I hashtag Will Smith tarot, and that if people don't know what hashtags are used for, they're used to, highlight a certain word, which is a word. So that word that's being hashtag, or the name, or whatever, the whole phrase that's being hashtag, and seeing how, it's a way that you can find different people that have hashtag about the same thing as well, or like I said, just to see, you know, what that word or what that situation's about. So my cousins and them didn't even know that. I had to explain to them about that. But me being, you know, on, you know, a platform like this, when it comes to, you know, social media, people didn't understand. I was getting made fun of for doing a lot of hashtags in my sentences, and I was getting called the hashtag woman, but they never understood what those hashtags were for. So if you click on the hashtag on Facebook, click on the hashtag on any social media platform, it's going to push a list of different people that hashtag certain things with what that word is. Doesn't mean that they're hashtagging the same thing about you, but they're using that same word, and it was hashtagged by you and somebody else, a group of people. And so once that's, I guess I'm teaching people some things. Since I am a light worker, I'm meant to teach things. So that should be something that you're learning now, or you possibly already knew that. So when I did that, it was other readers that was talking about Jada and August and all that stuff right there. So I was saying, okay, so there is, you know, a tarot community that is aware of what, you know, that's talking about, you know, Jada and Will. The next day was the Oscars, and I had no clue that Will was getting ready to go through that situation with Chris Brown. So it threw me the fuck off, because I was just like, damn, his name just came out in the motherfucking treasure box too at that. Right? In that reading where it was, which reading was it that it said, in the treasure box reading, it was the one where the hitman, somebody hired a hitman. You understood the assignment. Somebody hired a hitman, and the hitman did too. So it came out in that reading. And then what threw me, now let's get to the Chris Brown situation. So since then, Will Smith has resigned from, you know, being able to vote on the board when it comes to the Oscars, right? So he can't vote for other people, you know, to win certain awards. He doesn't have any, you know, say in that, but he can still get nominated for it. And so for any awards, and then come back and, you know, go to a event if he wants to. But that's, you know, they're getting ready to take actions on that. For he's still going to have to get some type of consequence off of his actions and what happened. And that, I feel like they got a board meeting that's happening. They said on April I think it was April the 18th, I think. April the 18th or 15th. I can't remember if it was the 15th or 18th. It's one of them days. So just pay attention for that. So you'll see. But with Chris Rock, this is the thing that caught my attention. Every time that I go back and I replay that video, I feel like that lean that Chris Rock made was, he was leaning, because now they're making me pay attention to the word expressions, face expressions, body language, and all that. I feel like when he leaned, he was leaning because he thought that Will was getting ready to go in his ear and say something and tell him, hey, stop talking about, you know, Jada, da. So when he leaned in, I think he was leaning down and he said Richard. Remember, he said Richard. So he was already in a respect thing, because he already knew that he was winning, you know, in a role of whatever role that for the role that he was playing for, being, you know, King Richard. So I feel like it caught him off guard that he didn't know, and it was not nothing that was staged. And this is where I feel like it was not staged, because now here comes Chris Brown's brother. And Chris Brown's brother is in this Cain energy. Cain energy, the Cain name came out just recently too. So remember, he's in this, and they have already put up, you know, videos on my brother's keeper energy. So we already know Cain and Abel energy is I am my brother's keeper. And Cain just came out, 2 days ago in the Cancer reading. And the title of the Cancer reading was, treasure box reading was, somebody is about to get rocked. Karma is at they door. So I don't know where this is getting ready to escalate when it comes to, because I told you there could be a situation where there could be somebody that is well known, that is a celebrity, that's getting ready to go down because of this energy that everybody's in. And Chris Rock's brother did not think that that shit was funny at all. So let me get into the chat so I can see what y'all were saying. Hold on, after I figured out which videos it was. that had the names and the situation and the energy in it. Smack talk. So remember how I said smack talk? So yeah, so I feel like whatever energy that these celebrities in. So remember I did a video 2 months ago when I said when what's her name? Betty White passed away, and I said the celebrity pyramids is also activated just like divine feminine, divine masculine pyramids is, because again, Will Smith is tied to yin yang energy when it comes to Hancock and remembering of divine feminine, divine masculine. So again, they have us in this viewpoint, so it's helping us remember, okay, we're not alone in this journey. Let's pay attention. So again, if you are in sync with the universe and with everything that's going on, you're going to understand the chain of events that's happening. And I told you it's like a domino effect. When everything's happening, it's going to happen fast, right? So again, if the mantises has anything, and then I did another message where and a reading where the mantises is involved in anything that's going on right now, because again, their role as far as when it comes to the overall species of all aliens and humanoids and whatever the everybody else is, and you know, they're meant to referee everybody when it comes to that. So I feel like they're going to be taking judgment on certain things that have occurred in for the next 4 months is the message that I got from that. And then also so with his brother is Rowd, and his brother brought it to the whole world's attention. It's just not just Chris Rock and him. They got multiple brothers, and none of the brothers is okay with what Will did. Okay, and he specifically says, so you gonna slap my brother because yo B gave you the side eye? So he was like, bro, and he specifically said, he said, I'm not Chris. He said, I got something to lose. So remember, Cain and Abel energy. I got something to lose. He said, he said, I don't got nothing to lose. My brother does. That's what he says. My brother got something to lose, but I don't got nothing to lose. So I'll slap me. And so this is his brother that is defending his brother in this Cain and Abel energy. So it's the, like I said, rumble in the jungle. And he says, he's like, I don't care. You know, you probably ain't gonna see me on TV no more, but you know, I don't give a damn. My brother gonna make sure I'm taken care of. Cause it did also, whatever happened, all this stuff that happened did boost Chris's ticket sales on whatever he got. They boosted up big time. Shit, I think they said his ticket was like $40 and it ended up going up to $100 and something dollars. So it was a lot of his, that with all this stuff that was happening, helped him when it comes to his, you know, money, getting earnings. But that was not his, this was not shit that was planned. This is not planned. I feel like there's a lot of things that's going on with Jada and Will, and the elite knows that, and the higher ups, and even the entertainment business knows that. But because they use these celebrities and they use everybody as pawns when it comes to pushing certain energy. And again, I tried to explain to y'all what the Oscars represents when it comes to Pharaoh energy just alone, right? So not only did Will win you know, an Oscar, so did Samuel L. Jackson. They both, you know, represents that Oscar energy as far as when it comes to the thought energy, right? So it's a lot that's hitting, that's getting, okay, there's a lot that they're doing in the back end to push certain energies and have and put certain people in certain situations, so it could have this like tick bomb, this little bomb go off, right? So I don't know where this is gonna escalate with his brother, but I know his brother does not like what's going on right now, and his brothers, he made it very known. So I'm like, and just for the readings, I'm like, dang, I hope there's not no hitman stuff that's getting ready to be out on this shit, you know, because if he's in Cain and Abel energy, you already know how that ended. They gave us a whole story of that. So like I said, these are, yeah, very good actors that are good, you know, role models, because I at the end of the day, whatever going on with Will and his sexual escapades, this has not knocked anything that he's done when it comes to him being a humanitarian, right? He likes women. Shit, a regular neighbor, your next door neighbor like women. Your pastor like plenty of bitches. So at the end of the day, he's doing the same thing when it comes to that. But as far as when it comes to him being a humanitarian, you can't judge him for that at all, because he understands what him and his wife understood spirituality at a whole different rate than what everybody else did for them to. And did it tear up their relationships? Absolutely, because guess what? Think about it this way, divine feminine, divine, and how it is for you in divine feminine, divine masculine. People don't understand y'all's journey. The people that's on the outside looking in don't understand your journey. Only you two understand that journey. Nobody else. Especially if you are these two divine counterparts. And so right now, what we're watching is two twin flames go through a tower moment, like tower moment after 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 tower moment, because of the energy he played. You got to remember, the only way that you get roles is that, remember, these motherfuckers know your DNA structure, they know your blood, they know all that. So the energy, they have to make sure that they have the right individuals, the right people playing in these roles in these movies to push a certain energy for when it comes to a success, and then also the hidden agenda when it comes to controlling and keeping us in this matrix. So yeah, they swingers. But they public swingers. They said they public swingers. Shit. Hey, I've been in that lifestyle before. I ain't gonna sit there and say don't knock nothing until you try it. If you can sit there, if you and your masculine, and if you are in a relationship, regardless if this is same sex, if this is man and woman, if y'all are comfortable in each other, in your own shoes, and then comfortable in each other's shoes to do that, then hey, it is what it is. Enjoy your time. Protect yourself. Make sure nobody gets hurt and whatever. But again, it don't go that way, because there's always people on the outside looking in. And I don't think people understand that, how much pressure or how much effect that can have on a person's situation on when it comes to relationships. Just think about divine feminine, divine masculine, your journey alone, right? So it's crazy to me. In those readings that I did, it was a lot of stuff that said that people was under the influence of drugs. No telling if they was underneath, if Will was on something or somebody was on something. You don't never know. They could took prescription drugs. You don't never know what those celebrities are on, especially with a night like that. That's a lot of pressure on somebody when it comes to getting a reward. So the Wild Wild West, you're right. He has so many movies like that confirms everything that's going on with him right now. So yeah, they twins. Shit, they hardly, like I said, Jada right now is in her divine feminine energy, and Jada is divine feminine. You in the same energy as Jada when you sit there and you think about it. If you sit there and you do a comparison in your fucking journey, for the ones of y'all that did not, just go out and be with your twin flame and stick with your twin flame journey. You went out and you discovered other masculines. You doing the same thing that Jada did. Jada just doing it public. She just got lights, camera, action on her. Okay, you don't got lights, camera, and action on your journey yet. They over here trying to help you understand and help the world see that those type of relationships exist that you ain't got lights, camera, action on. So his whole journey and his role of him being on mission on here is to help divine feminine, divine masculine's energy in a way that he possibly didn't even think that he was going to be a part, right? When he was playing these characters in these roles of these movies. Let's see what people are saying. Somebody says she should have put on a wig. No, I'm not gonna tell her. There's a lot of bald-headed, beautiful women. There is. Shit. Oh girl, what was that one girl? Who baby mama was that? That Snow Bunny girl. What was her name? And they was trying to go back and forth if she was black or not, and she had a low cut hair cut. I forgot what her name is. They don't talk about her that much no more. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Who was she with? Amber Rose. There you go. Is she? Yeah, Amber Rose. There we go. Her. Yeah, she cute shade and shit. Megan Good was fine too when she had her. Come on now, bro. That's why I said I could tell a lot of even with the GI Jane joke shit. People was thinking that Demi was hot than a motherfucker with all that green and shit on shit when she came out that motherfucking water and stuff. You, like I said. So hey, everybody got an opinion though. I'm just saying, people over there just, you never know. Hey, don't knock it until you try. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's all I can say. And don't knock it until you try it, bro. They're all funny, you know. How many, like, we got 97. This one over here is delayed. It only say I got 72. I gotta always refresh it. Don't never be in synchronicity. Android versus, I guess, iPhone. Is that what you say? Yeah, G.I. Jane was a badass bitch. Yeah, she was. And that's what Jada is right now. That's why I said nobody want to give that woman her credit, because she's small. But again, she did play a role. And what's the fucking when she said that little girl, what that little girl, when she called her a little chihuahua. What was that fucking movie called? When that girl said called her a fucking chihuahua, and she said, "Are you calling me your motherfucking dog?" And she whooped her ass. Jada is in her energy. Shit. What movie was that? When it's Shane. Oh, bro, these masculines and this energy just making me, every movie I watch just confirms how these masculines been in this energy, bro. It just cracks me up. What is that movie called? Low Down Dirty Shame. There you go. That movie. Yes. If y'all ain't ever watched that movie, watch Low Down Dirty Shame. And it has Jada in her energy of her being a bad bitch. Okay? Outside to set it off. Okay? So I'm just telling you, she whooped that girl ass because that big woman, this model, thought she was gonna sit there and try to belittle her. Oh shit. Oh, he said, Shane. Shane, why you do that? Oh, his face expression. Oh my goodness, he was mad, bro. He played the role for that, bro. Whoever his gay friend, he played the role. That should have me laughing. Oh, that's funny. That movie is funny. If you need to get a laugh, you know what? I'll probably watch that. I'm watching that today. You know what? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Low Down Dirty Shame. Yes, watch that movie. I promise y'all. Get the giggles off. Get the giggles off. And you're going to laugh. If you have not watched it before, oh my goodness. Bro, it has to do with the Wayne brothers in there, bro. You going to laugh. It's funny. And Jada's in there with her sexy self back then. She's still sexy, but back then she was fine with her little finger raves and all that stuff. We all make mistakes. That's part of being human. That's a part of being a humanitarian. That's what he is, right? Shit. He gonna have to learn from his mistakes. But I feel like there possibly, if everything is linking in with the treasure box reading, then there was some drugs used. It was something that was taken. So to make something for him to react that way, and I don't think Chris Rock knew. Because his face expression, even when he won the Oscar, he was just like, am I really here? Like, I think he was in the Twilight Zone. Oh, I bet you if all Chris's brother was at that motherfucking Oscars, bro, they would have set it off in that motherfucker. Whoa, they what's up? You would have saw them all fighting. So they knew not to have Chris's family in there like that. They knew not to have Chris's family in there like that. Just have his kids and his wife. That's it. Don't, we ain't gonna invite your brother. Yeah, we know he a comedian, but he can't be in this bitch. Huh? Yeah, his brother would have, bro. Right after Chris slapped right after Will walked up there to slap him, while Will was coming back, his brother would have been right there in this Cain energy, ready to give him the business. So I think Will got away with some shit right there, bro. For real. But you know what? He and his twin flame energy, and I said there's going to be a twin flame that's going to get away with some shit. And I feel like it's him that's setting the shit off. And I'm just putting with the signs of synchronicity of just what him and his wife energy brings. And they letting us know we in this Royal Rumble energy and Rumble. I don't even say it's Royal Rumble anymore. This shit is Rumble in the jungle. That's a whole different type of motherfucking phrase than Royal Rumble. It's Rumble in the jungle energy. Shit, that's where we at right now. His brother is in Cain energy. Shit, his brothers. So I hope they don't escalate to know where it is now. Just no farther than what it is now. No farther than what it is now. Well, see, Chris Rock, I feel like they said that every award thing that he does, he always talks about Jada. So maybe this could have been something that has already, was already, a fuel, already something that was already stimulating as far as when it comes to anger and aggression and how they already felt, because he always used Jada for part of his comedy. And so again, you got to think about it. If people is very known now that people did not know about her hair disease that she had. So people was making fun and thinking that her family and then was just going through this crazy. See, people haven't even apologized for that yet. You see what I'm saying? So now that people know that she has the situation with her hair, they're not even apologizing for what they were saying about her and her family when they all went bald, just to comfort their mother. They're overlooking that. They're not even, you know what I'm saying? There's not even an apology for that. Because now she proved you wrong. So who's really wrong? Nobody want to talk about that. Yeah. Chris was uncomfortable. You could tell he was uncomfortable with everybody. But I would tell you what, I respect him. It's two different levels of respect that you get from both of them, because it was two different energies. A man that's protecting his wife, and then a man that is not going to, do something that's going to fuck up his career because his family is there, right? So he was in that, that energy as far as Friday. Take a ass whooping, you live another day. So we learned that lesson throughout, the movies that they have put in front of us. Also the lessons that we learned from our family members. You take that ass whooping, you live another day. And that's where he was when it comes to him standing his ground. Is it a fucked up situation? Absolutely. Because if it was me and it was nothing that was staged, my nigga, bro. Yeah, we gonna see if you still got the Buster moves on Muhammad Ali. Let's see if you can still get this shit. Come on, we gonna see if you really about your shit, Will. Because if he's better than me in that position. Hey, but then again, like I said, I don't know. This is years of energy that has just been going, bubbling underneath the surface of aggression. So you don't never know what you're gonna do when you in that type of situation, especially if you finally, I don't know. I guess I would have to be put in that type of situation. But shit, I know some shit, these karmics and shit be putting me in a situation where I be ready to go. It takes me. So I guess I would have been Chris Rock, because I know right now I'm in a position that I ain't trying to jeopardize shit. And my masculines is understanding that too now. Rock did a comedy show and he said he was thinking about suing Smith. Oh, well, shit. Will is a Libra. Chris Rock is an Aquarius. And it came out in that reading, that Gemini reading about the hitman. The only two energies that was there was Libra and Aquarius. And I did that video before the Oscar. And the first card that came out was this. Cards over here no more. I'm okay. Look, me and GPS, they like pay attention to somebody getting ready to come to somebody's house. Just know that somebody getting ready to take a leap of faith. Here we go. Talking Smack. So the Talking Smack card was the first one that came out. Oh my goodness. This bunny hop job card has to do with the reading that I did just a while ago, where it says, now they're listening to you. Now they're listening. Push the button. You see how that shit just, oh my goodness, bro. Bro, they be catching me off guard. I be forgetting that I be having people in this motherfucking room with me, even though I can't see their asses. For now, shit. But this was the card that came out, Talking Smack, in that reading. And Will Smith's index card of his name that I created came out. Okay? And then Libra and Aquarius came out as far as the Zodiac signs on the deck. And it said, you heard what I said. One of the index cards said, you heard what I said, that came out of the basket. And that's what he said at the fucking Oscars. Oh, shit. So I was like, oh, well, okay, I'm a celebrity reader too. Okay, I see what's going on over here. I understand the assignment. I got it too. So I got to play both parts in this bitch. Okay. As a light worker, which I understand, again, that's the light worker is all collective. The collective does not disclude or exclude, the collective as far as when it comes to the celebrities. We all tied together. Yeah, but see, Crystal, our freedom is tied to their ass. That's the thing. Our freedom is tied to their ass because they are tied to pyramid energy. They are also tied into a certain the contracts that we sign, right? The contracts that we sign is created in a language that we still don't understand because it was a hidden agenda language that they gave you to take control of blood contracts. Again, a part of the secret societies that they have, they do these blood rituals, which is all tied to everybody, the circle of life. So right now we're all tied to them, but again, guess what? We are also they are, when it comes to spiritual energy, they're equal to us, right? But when it comes to 3D energy, they're not, because they have more money. But spiritual wise, we're on the same wavelength. And a lot of us is way more powerful on a spiritual realm than what they are, and they doing these blood rituals and stuff to keep up with the powerful small man. So it's always it's, how can I say this? That's why I was saying the mortal comeback thing. If you as a divine feminine and divine masculine play your keys right, if you play your keys right, and they're wanting me to use a piano, I don't know why. I just saw a piano in my head. That could be significant to somebody for some reason. But if you play your keys right, then you're going to overcome these celebrities faster than they try to take you down. The ones that are working against you, scheming against you. Okay. Now there's some of them that don't even know what the fuck going on, and but the organization that they're under knows how to manipulate their blood and give them these well paid roles, because their blood, they have this in their body, and saying, okay, well, yeah, just because we gonna give them this money, so they already selling out for it when it comes to their bloodline of royalty, because they don't understand who the fuck they are. So they go one side of the contract that we already got of they sold. Okay, so we gonna pay them this much money. They don't know the hidden agenda of what this role is gonna do, as far as when it pushes this energy over here to these pyramids that we got these in them, this motherfucking dome. We already doing these already on the other side doing these blood rituals, so they don't know what's going on. Okay, so we gonna put so and so in this video, in this movie, and this is how much energy is gonna produce to have us to do this. That's pretty much how this shit works. And it's going on undetectedly. We got 111 chat, 66 likes. That's a sign of synchronicity. Okay, so is everybody forgetting how many women Will was with before all Jada public relationship went with fucking August? Do you not know how many public relationships Will had? I guess people don't forget that. They don't forget that man was in photo booths taking pictures with, and drunk on whatever type of drugs with these other women and these other roles. The woman in Hitched. Hitched. He screwed her. Who else was it? The other girl, the lady off of Hickok. That's the one he was in the motherfucking photo booth with, and they over there. Yeah, her. Who else? Who else is it? It's a lot of them that he had. It's a lot. It's a lot. And Jada set and been the wife. She was the wife. So Will was more publicly with his affairs than what Jada was still putting her tennis shoes. She was lacing her legs up. Her tennis shoes up. She was out there getting it, but she was not out there like Will was. Will was out there doing the most. Shit. Shit, I would have got his ass back too. Shit, what the fuck you mean, bro? I'm being honest. Just because I know how divine feminine energy is feeling right now when it comes to her masculine. So if Jada's feeling any way that divine feminine is feeling right now, you want you a young motherfucker that's fine to make your old motherfucker sit the fuck down some motherfucking where. And I'm just being fucking for real, for real. That's the only way you gonna get that shit popping off the right way. Cause you forget like that. Don't forget about Holly Berry. Let's not forget about Holly Berry went through the same motherfucking thing that Jada went through. She another low cut hair woman. So it might be a sign of synchronicity when it comes to that shit. I don't know. I'm just pointing out the little clues and shit that I'm just catching while I'm talking right now. He was with a lot of them, bro. A lot. A lot. The Campbells. And he was the unicorn for the Campbells. Let me shut the fuck up, because I'm paying attention now to all the swinger shit right now, because I've lived that life before, so I know how the shit works. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Now I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. All right. I was on a little slow bus real quick. Now I'm seeing which part of the roles he played in these connections. The Campbells. Yeah, he was the unicorn for them. People are like, probably, who's the Campbells? Gina. Didn't Gina name come out the basket not too long ago, too? Oh, bro. Oh. This shit is funny. What is a unicorn? When you are openly okay with sleeping with a person and their partner. You are the third. So you are the one that brings the threesome energy. And they are okay with being the third party in the relationship because they have mutual feelings for both. Some of y'all gonna some of y'all probably, you gonna really realize why your masculine ain't fucking winning union for a while. Shit. Little do you know. Shit, your masculine been doing threesomes since they was in school. Shit, they been fucking bitches and with they homeboy and homegirl since they was in school. You don't think that shit gonna stop in their adult life? Come on now, bro. You gotta be smarter than that. So you got to remember, so this is why I said some people get they don't understand their journey well, because let's say if we all know Will was the part of the Campbells, right? So if they are pharaohs or if they have any old souls, no telling how long these celebrities have been mingling another when it comes to their soul and spirit journey. And there's just their bracket of that. People that, and that's who they are, right? They has these relationships that possibly have soul contracts with one another. And that's one reason why they are tied in this twin flame, twin ray, divine partner, life partner, divine soulmate. Shit, Will had a lot of divine partners compared to when you sit there. He had a lot of divine partners when it comes to his twin flame relationship. So they go through the same journeys that you go through. You go through the same journeys that they go through. You just have to sit there and view everything and be open to see everything in a different point of view. And I feel like people have a hard time doing it because some people just don't understand. And then the ones that do, they'll talk about it. They'll defend what they know and why it's this way. Yeah, they geniuses. Well, they, like I said, it's pure love. They are pure love, regardless of how crazy dysfunctional their relationship. Shit, y'all forget that everybody likes Joker and Harley Quinn. That's why I said people are biased. Like, people are so biased. It's like, but you go watch Harley Quinn and Joker movies. You have a whole Harley Quinn collection, and like, you support certain things that push that energy, and then when you see that that person is that, I feel like it's a lot of jealousy and envious energy that's amongst this shit too, right? Because I feel like finally also in the way that society is, there's finally one black man that stood up. One man, just think about it. Finally, one black man stood up for his woman, right? One man can change the world. What if Will Smith is that one man that just set off that domino effect? People don't see it that way either, because we have had so much delay of energy, so much delay of, them changing and, putting you in retro and, rewinding, fast forwarding and slow down your life and your journey so much that you don't even really know what type of energy you really are in, because it's been manipulated so much. And that's why I said, just saying. I'm just saying, one man can change the world. And then Jada is also showing men that it's not a man's world no more. Why can't they get their throne and their title? And I'm going to end it on that.